Hi, my name is Dan Goody. I'm a woodworker and furniture maker in Austin, Texas. Welcome to my shop. I'm currently working on 7 steel bases for a commercial order for a local company in Austin. I install leveling feet on all my table bases, and I do it with these little nut inserts. They can be a little tricky to install, especially if you're using this garbage little tool that I have to install insert nuts. Basically, you slide it on, you thread on the nut, and you crimp it down, and that's supposed to compress the nut. Well, this thing is not ideal. It is from Harbor Freight. It got me through a pinch, but I figured out a better way to do it, and I want to show you that right now. When I install leveling feet, I use what's called a nutsert. I call them insert nuts. You can call them rivet nuts, whatever you want to call them. And these are made out of aluminum. And right now I've got a 1/4-20 leveling foot, and that's just all it is. It's an insert nut and it threads in here. And this gets compressed on the steel so the insert nut stays in there. I'm going to use this 1/4-20 2-inch bolt. I'm going to put on 3 washers, 3 just because. I've got this 7/8 inch long coupling nut, and I believe the thread is 3/8, so it goes over the 1/4-20 without a problem. I'm going to use a lock nut, and then 2 more washers. And how I install this is I just thread on my insert nut. So now my insert nut's threaded on. I'm going to use my impact driver to compress the insert nut to set it in my table base. Alright, I've got the appropriate size hole drilled out in my table base. I've got my nutsert on my bolt and tool mechanism. And really, this probably cost $2, if that, because I bought all these in bulk. So I have a 10 or 25 pack of these bolts. I got grade 8 or grade 9 just because anything worth doing. I've got my insert nut on my tool mechanism, which again is just a 1/4-20 2-inch bolt, a few washers, a lock nut, and a coupling nut. I'm going to lock in my vice grips so this guy doesn't move. Hammer in my insert nut and we'll be good to go. Insert nut's in. Now I'm just going to tighten the bolt. Sometimes your vice grips fail. There's the insert nut. There's your foot. So it's that easy. Instead of using those manual crimpers, just a bolt, a lock washer, 5 washers, a coupling nut, and the insert nut, and it goes in. So, hope this helps. I would assume you could use this for any size insert nut, but I use it for 1/4-20 right now. Alright, that's it. It's probably a $2 or less tool, and you can make as many of them as you want. If they ever fail, just get hard enough bolts and you'll be fine, because this is an aluminum insert nut. All this stuff is hardened steel for the most part. I mean, you could go grade 8 washers, grade 8 lock washer, grade 8 coupler if you want, and really have a tool that'll last forever. But for me, this is how I do it currently. I didn't feel that there was a need to spend a couple $100 on an insert nut setter when I do it, I don't know, once a week maybe, if that. So I got all my parts from McMaster Car. They shipped in 2 days, no problem. And if you don't know those guys, check them out. But this is a quick, easy way to set insert nuts. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out. And hit the like button or drop me a comment. So until next time, thanks for watching.